Hey, what's going on, folks? We didn't catch a lot of fish Friday, but I mean Thursday, but we had a good time. I went and bought me a smoker yesterday. I've got some ribs here and some Brussels sprouts. I'm a big time Brussels sprout person, and these ribs right here, I put them. I put some Mountain Dew in them last night. I let them sit in that Mountain Dew overnight. We're gonna put these ribs on the smoker. We're gonna put these Brussels sprouts on the smoker too. You guys hang. Let me get some tinfoil. 3 sheets of it. I want it to be thick. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me a paper towel and I'm gonna take these ribs and I'm gonna pat them dry. I've never cooked any Mountain Dew ribs. Figured I'd give it a shot, see how they turn out. But I do like Mountain Dew. And I've got my rub over here that I've already made up with my brown sugar and stuff. Slap them ribs down there. Get this rub out. I like to get that rub all over, everywhere. This is going to be a good piece right here. Be mostly meat. Mostly meat. Put these dishes away as I go. All right, we got the rub on them ribs. I'm not going to wrap these ribs up right off the bat. I'm going to put them on the smoker. I'm going to let them smoke for about an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. That's from what I understand. Meat won't take smoke much longer than that. Get my Brussels sprouts over here. Put the camera down here. I've got some extra virgin olive oil that I'm going to put on these Brussels sprouts. A little bit of salt. Some pepper. And pepper shakers, Nathan. Let's get this. Yeah, let's get this one right here. And I'm gonna put some Italian breadcrumbs on these Brussels sprouts. They it just gives a little bit of a crunch to it. Kind of like that. Plus, it's got that Italian flavor to it. I like that a lot. Get your hands in there and get them dirty. You want that olive oil all over them Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. They're like this little bitty heads of cabbage. Pop them in your mouth. They're good. I know some people don't like them, but I do. Phew, bless me. All right, this ain't a very big meal, but it's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna get that smoker fired up. Let it get hot. I'm gonna leave these ribs out here and kind of let them come down to room temperature before I start cooking them. So you guys hang in just a minute. I'm gonna go out here and get this smoker warmed up, and then we'll put these ribs, and we're gonna put these Brussels sprouts on the smoker too. You guys hang in. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, take a look at those. Oh, they look good. The smoker's ready. Smoke is rolling. I'm excited. There we go. Yes, sir. Woo. Leave that tinfoil cup just a little bit. I don't want to lose any of them juices. I got my smoker set to 250, and I'm using applewood chips. I like a fruity wood. It doesn't, have that real. I don't like. I mean, I like oak. I just don't like that real smoky flavor. We're gonna let these ribs cook for probably an hour and a half. Then we're gonna come up here and wrap them up. Let them just steam a little bit inside, cook them a little bit. Then we're going to open them up again and put some barbecue sauce on them. And then we're going to put our Brussels sprouts on there. We're going to cook those for an hour and a half. And then I'm going to take them and put them in the oven on about 400 because I want them to be kind of caramely. You guys hang in there for just a minute. We're going to let these ribs smoke. And here, we're cooking in the hood, my neighborhood. You guys have a good one. And you know what? I think Mark Pritchard, I put a picture of this smoker on Facebook. And I think Mark Pritchard's more excited about my smoker than I am. I'm just kidding, Mark. We'll be right back, man. We're going to finish these ribs up and cook our Brussels sprouts. All right. Check those out. I got them Brussels sprouts out here. Got some music playing. Nothing better than cooking on a smoker or some good music on a nice day like today. It's gonna get cold later tonight. It'll be cold tomorrow. But I'm gonna enjoy this deal. There you go. Smoke rolling out of there. I'm gonna put these ribs up here. Here, come over here and take a look at them. They're looking pretty good. Somebody's calling me, interrupting my music. Turn that off. Suddenly I'm everything. I've got some Cabernet Sauvignon. I got some red wine here. I'm gonna take this red wine, and you know what? I'm not a big wine drinker. I think all of us drank enough Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill back in the day. Don't care for wine too much, but it's a good red wine's nice to cook with. A little bit more. I still hang on every word. There's that wine and those meat, and that meat when it cooks slow, that wine's gonna get a little bit thicker. The sugar in it's gonna make it really good, and that's gonna be part of the sauce that I put on them ribs when I cut them up before I eat them. I'm gonna wrap them up. With that wine in it. Put them ribs back in there, then I'm gonna take these Brussels sprouts. Put them in that smoker. Go and cook all that for, I don't know, maybe another hour. I wish people quit calling me and texting me. And while that's cooking, in typical barbecue fashion, I'm gonna sit out here on the patio. I'm gonna enjoy the day before it gets cold. Have me a cold beer. Last day off work, got to start work again tomorrow. You guys hang on, we're gonna get this started cooking. And you know, once it gets done, I'm gonna take them ribs out of there in a little bit, probably an hour or so. Then I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce on. They're gonna be good. You guys hang on, I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy the day. All right, I thought maybe it'd be a good idea to bring it inside, since I do live in an apartment complex and it's illegal to have a smoker or anything on your patio. And I ain't give a shit. I want to cook. I mean, this is one of my favorites. These Brussels sprouts. I mean, look at them. Just like a little half head of cabbage. They're good. The ribs, I mean, these are dry ribs. I'm not much for dry ribs, but I'm going to take some of that wine sauce down there in the bottom of it. And I don't think I'm even going to put any barbecue sauce on it. I'm just going to take some of that juice from down there in the bottom, put it over top of them ribs. Makes them a little moist. That bone is just now starting to stick out. I'm gonna, once again, get some of Jessica's barbecue sauce. Slap on these ribs. She needs to give me another jar. I don't want to pay for it. No, I'm just kidding. I would pay for it. This is good stuff. Those ribs got that smoke look to them, but the secret to it is when I get ready to cut into these ribs, I want to see how deep the smoke ring goes. That'll make a believer in me about an electric smoker. You smoke meat on a real smoker with a little side box on it, and it's hard. It's hard to keep up with, but that electric smoker is, I like it. You don't have to spend so much time watching the temperature, opening and closing the smoke box, or whatever. Just set the temperature, it kind of maintains it. But you do need to kind of open and close the smoke vent. We're gonna put these ribs in the oven. And to me, they're not quite done yet. But at least we're not, outside cooking. We won't go to jail. And then I'll probably put those in the oven and warm them up. Let me get this oven started. Put it in there at 350. I'm gonna let that my Jessica's barbecue sauce just get all candied on top of them ribs. Let me open it just a little bit. Then I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna eat. I better take these skillets out of here before I... Won't let me cook on an electric smoker outside, but they'll let me cook on an electric stove in my apartment. Like, and then outside of just having the wood chips thrown in there, I guess it's not a whole lot of difference. Look, we're gonna let that get ready. We're gonna come back. Well, these are good. These are really good. And that's what I call country boy oysters. They're good. We'll be back in a minute. We'll let them ribs cook. Then we're gonna chop them up and see what the smoke ring looks like. You guys hang on. All right, ribs are probably just about done. Let's turn on some jams. Ain't jam, but it's good music. I was walking with a heart full of fun, carrying burdens that nobody knew. Oh yeah, those look good. But at night I was breaking into every prayer felt like it hit the ceiling. And check out them little cabbage heads. This is what it's like to me, cooking barbecue. Wish I lived in the country, but I don't. So I'm making the best of it. I'm gonna take them ribs out of there. Let me get me a social media picture. That's a good song. Now we need to get our tongs. And they won't cut into that meat and... Sorry, sister. Spit in the sink, and I'll have my bottle here. I'm gonna cut into these ribs. The big ones. See what the smoke ring looks like. I'll tell you what, that rib right there doesn't take you back home. Nothing does. That's some good eats. That red wine. Now it's the big test. And let's see what the smoke ring looks like. There you go. That smoke ring is about maybe a 1/16 of an inch thick. Look at the outside of it, just how shiny that is. Got my little cabbage heads over here done. Man, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Mark Pritchard, I hope you like this one. I'm gonna go sit down and eat my ribs and eat my cabbage heads. You guys have a good one. Have a happy new year, and God bless you.